Hey guys, just a few quick notes before we get started on this week's video. There's a few reasons why we did this and why we videoed it. The reason why we did it was because there are basic needs, urgent, immediate needs, human needs that need to be met right now that the larger organizations and even the government, in spite of their tireless efforts to reach these people in the remote villages, logistically it's just not possible. And so when we heard from a mutual friend of mine and others that they need help and this is what they need and they need it desperately, that we did not know how to just let that call go unanswered. And so we put together this effort. There was a government official out there. He wasn't there when we got there, but he was there before we left, and that I might have had a lot to do with that. But nevertheless, he come around, checked everything out. Everything was fine. He was very polite, and he thanked us for what we had done, and he was on his way. There was really no issue at all. The reason why we did the video, the reason why we videoed this, we could have just gone and done it. This is not the first charitable act that I've done that you guys never even saw, because it's not always for the camera. But this one, we wanted you, because these things weren't coming out of my pocket necessarily, or anyone else's except yours. We wanted you to see where your donations were going. We wanted you to see exactly how this story ended, to get what you gave us to the people you were giving it to. And also, I wanted this video to serve as a platform for the people, for the voices of the people in that village, that they can put what they need to say out to the world on however they can. So I'm here to help them. What they say doesn't necessarily reflect anything that I've got to say or think about anything. This is what they've got to say, and I'm just giving them the platform for the voice, okay? Also, for some of you who may be wondering, is this a part of the money that you might have given to the GoFundMe account or fund thing from a few weeks ago? And the answer is a big fat no. It is not. These are actually separate, and I'm hoping that I will be able to go with Gary Sullivan when it's time for him to deliver this money. He has a really great idea about this money that it's going to help out when things get settled, and it's going to maximize the use of this money. And I'm on board with that. So the link in his description, the link to his channel is in my description. So if you want to reach out to him and find out exactly what's going to be happening with that, it should be about another 2 to 3 weeks. And yeah, hopefully I'm going to be able to get out and go with him and do that. But if not, he's definitely going to. Yeah, the response on that, thank you, by the way, the response on that was really, really unbelievable for that GoFundMe. And now the response to that relief drive was amazing, and you guys did a wonderful job. We raised that money in just a few days flat, and I think he may still have it going. I don't know. You have to go check that out. And while I knew that money was going to go to a very, very good use in the future, I couldn't help but think, but what do these people need now? Because they can have all the money in the world, but if there's nothing to buy, what good is it going to do? They can't eat that money. I brought it up to Nada and anyone else that I could come up and said, hey, what's the deal? And then so Nada and I, we kind of pulled together, and we bought a few things. We put it out there on the Instagram, said, hey, look, this is what's going on. And man, I'm telling you, within just a few days, the donations, they started pouring in. And it was just really beautiful to see the donations coming from everywhere from right here in Rabat to the neighboring cities. And guys, we even have received donations from as far away as France. And I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking about tangible items sent. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you all. Thank you so very much. And so for me, I was getting to see Moroccans pull together and help complete strangers in need, just like you guys did for me back in 2020. And finally, the day came when all the logistics came together and it was time to deliver. And for me, it was a time to give back to the people of Morocco who desperately needed help in a time of crisis.
Assalamu alaikum, bonjour, greetings. I am sitting on top of a van. It's been a long, hard night at riding inside this van, laying on top of stuff. But we are heading out to the small village of, what is it again? Zawiat? Zawiat Bushnin. Zawiat Bushnin, which is Nordin's village. And apparently, from what he's told us, that this has been a pretty hard hit little village, and they haven't had a whole lot of assistance. So all the things that all you generous, wonderful, beautiful people have donated to us to bring out here, that is why we're here. I'm not here to exploit anyone. I'm not here for glory or anything like that. I'm here to deliver these things. We are out here to deliver these things. It's been a team effort from the very first minute right out of the box. It's been a team effort, and they have done an absolutely amazing job, and none of this could have happened with so many of them. So yeah, I want to bring you the situation going on in the town and show you a little bit of the village, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But that's why we're here, and the scenery is just absolutely primo. Absolutely primo. This Morocco is so gorgeous. Oh, uh-oh, are we getting ready to go down the death road here? I think this is where we get off. Yeah. Video? Okay. Okay. So,
excuse.
all right, guys, we finally made it. We've unloaded the van, and we've been invited for some tea, olive oil, cheese, all the things. And I think somebody opted out of the video, but this has been absolutely amazing.
يميك الصغير غلا عمره يميك انا ما قال يميك انت تكاتين كيفاش كغن لا بحر تكير ناس
So Nordine,
ناس الرياض يقو
Nordine, can you help me, please? So tell us how you feel about all this.
نوردين قال لي كي كتحس بداك الشيء كي
انا
كتحس
توصف لك كلشي داك الشيء
قول لهم سولهم هما
اوكي.
قال لكم عمي كي داز عندكم الزلزال
الزلزال حنا انا كنت في تارودانت هو الزلزال انا كنت في السطاح شتو يعني الدار كتمشي وتجي وداك الصوت بحال الطياره الا بغات تطلع مثلا داك الشيء ديك القوه وهي قوه ديال عرفتي بان الناس 7 على سبيل مريشطه
شكرا بزاف، شكرا بزاف.
هنا الديور
مشاو
ولكن الناس ما ماتوش الحمد لله ولكن الديور على صافي طاحوا ولكن كاين مناطق اخرى اللي هما ماتوا فيهم الناس مثلا نشوفوا تيزين تاست اقليم تارودانت تيزين تاست جامع كومين وحده 436 واحد في واحد الدوار في واحد الجماعه كاين دوار اللي مات فيه 70 واحد بسم الله مشاو اذا هنا كاين مناطق
شكرا بزاف، شكرا بزاف لافتك.
مناطق اللي هما كاين غير الهدم وكاين اللي كاين الهدم والموتى
الناس ماتوا شويه
ماتوا الناس ولكن الحمد لله ولكن الناس دروك راه الحمد لله هاد المساعدات راه حياوهم
الحمد لله
يعني اش غنقول لك صافي والله زعما كاينين الناس يعني ما عمرهم شافوا هاد المناطق وجاو ليهم الله يجازيهم بخير قدموا مساعدات لهاد الناس في هاد المتضررين وجزاهم الله خيرا وثانك يو
لا شكرا على واجب لا شكرا على واجب خويا شكرا شكرا بزاف
محمد حنا درنا اللي علينا عمي والمحسنين تا هما حنا غير وصلنا وصافي الحمد لله امين
We got here with a very warm welcome. We unloaded the van, they helped us, and then they said a prayer over us and invited us for the tea.
يلا من بعد
من بعد
انت يختروا دان
قال لك شكرا
بسم الله
ان شاء الله ضروري شكرا عمي
نشوفكم ان شاء الله
ان شاء الله ضروري
انا راه خال هاد دخيله لا بغى ما بغاش
راه قلنا له دوز عند العائله ديالك ما عندك وظيفه.
Now it's time for a little زيت بلديه.
هذا كنشوفوها
Oh my gosh.
جميع المحسنين ولكن المسؤولين من الشمال حتى الجنوب من الشرق حتى الغرب فهمتيني الله يجازيهم بخير ما خاصنا شي حاجه ولكن خاصنا المسؤولين والو يشوفوا المسؤولين والو من الشيخ ولا العضو ولا الرئيس الجمهوريه ولا الجوع ولا فينا العطش لا ما حتى واحد ما زال من ناحيه المسؤولين الا جعلنا ترجم لك ان شاء الله يخفف علينا بتفهم علينا حطمه ولكن الا شفنا واحد المسؤول جعلنا اذا حنا راه بشر
الحمد لله
ولكن دابا سمعتيني حنا دابا عند هاد المسؤولين ما كنتسموش بشر
فهمتك
سمعتيني حنا محقورين قدامهم
فهمتك
هذا الشيء بزاف
حتى واحد ما جا ما طلع علينا حتى واحد
المسؤول الصغير ما جاش عندنا راه حشومه عيب وعار عيب علينا المسؤول فين هو
لا الشيخ ولا العضو ولا الرئيس
حتى واحد والسيره كتزعف ما كايناش فينا هي كاين هنا الدراري الصغار وكاين هنا النساء وكاين الشيوخ الا طاح شي واحد فين غديه اش غدير ليه هذا ديك السيمانه طاح سمعتيني عنده اب اسره عنده 4 دراري ولادو كيبكي وحده عنده لا طونسيون طاح ليه طونسيون تقطعت فيه الصوت قابلوه الناس جبدوه فهمتيني فين غيديوه باش غدير السبيطار باش غدير شافيه بزاف وحنا محقورين في المسؤولين هما اللي قرابين لينا حقرونا حتى لاقصى درجه الا جعلنا غير المسؤول صغير غير نشوفوه حنا غادي نفرحوا اما هذا هادشي راه قدر من عند الله، حنا فرحانين به. سمعتيني؟ قدر الله واخا يكون فيه الشر واخا يكون فيه الخير، حنا فرحانين بالقدر ديال الله، ولكن من ناحيه المسؤولين
ما دايرين مع
انتم محتاجين لهذا الشيء.
محمد السادس الله ينصروه، دار جهدوه الله ينصروه الله يحفظوه، محمد الخامس الله يرحمه، حسن الثاني الله يرحمه، ولي العهد مولاي الحسن الله يحفظوه، لاله خديجه الله يحفظها، الاسره العلويه كلها الله ينصرهم الله يحفظهم. ولكن من المسؤولين
ما دايرين معنا
وحنا في واحد المنطقه معزوله، الا ما صبرش بنادم راه شفتي كلشي بعينيك، ما تحتاج نقول لك حتى شي حاجه، راه شفتي كلشي، حيت بنادم الا شاف الواقع ماشي بحال الا كتعاود ليه. اللي شاف الواقع راه كاين الفرق، اللي شاف واللي ما شافش الفرق كبير بيناتهم، فهمتيني. ولكن من ناحيه المسؤولين راه بزاف. واليوم 17 شهر 9 2023 لحد الان حتى مسؤول صغير ما شفناش، وهذا راه حرام. وقال الله تعالى في كتابه العزيز ومن يتولى فكفر فيعذبه الله عذابا الأكبر. صدق الله العظيم. وهاد الناس مسؤولين، حنا ما كنعرفوا حتى كنعرفوهم هما، حيت هما اللي قرابين لينا. علاش ما يجيوش يطلعوا بعدا يشوفوا سميتو يخفوا علينا بالضغط اللي علينا؟ راه حشومه عيب عليهم. المسؤول صغير ما شفناش. وجزاكم الله خيرا، الله يحفظكم، جزاكم الله خيرا. واسمحوا لنا الله يكبر بكم، راه بنادم راه جا ضرب الكيلومترات وجا حتى لعندك، راه واخا خلصتي ليه اللي خلصتي ليه راه سميتو.
الحمد لله.
والله يجازيكم بخير، راه الله هو اللي كيخلص. سمعتيني؟ هذه انسانيه. الناس كلهم سميتو المحسنين راه كنشكرهم جميعا. راه جاو عندنا الناس من انجليز، جاو عندنا الناس من انحاء المغرب، جزاهم الله خيرا، حيت كيسولوا على خوتهم. اما المسؤولين ديال هذه المنطقه لا اله الا الله، انا لله وانا اليه راجعون على هاد المسؤولين. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل على هاد المسؤولين. اللهم ان هذا منكر على هاد المسؤولين ديال هاد المنطقه. هنا الزاويات بوشنين، جامعات دا قويلان، قيادات إيجلي، الدائره اولاد برحي، العملات تارودان. حنا هاد المسؤولين راه كنستنكروا هاد الشيء اللي كيديروا علينا. هاد المنطقه معزوله، الطريق بعيده عليه، سيارات الاسعاف راه ما كايناش، وداك الشيء الاخر راه ما كنهضروش عليه. مثلا بحال الطريق بحال النقل المدرسي، داك الشيء حنا فتناه ما كنهضروش عليه، ما كنهضروا حنا مازال غير المعاناه ديال هاد الناس. راه هاد الناس مساكن راه فقدوا داك الشيء اللي عندهم، راه دابا عندهم ديور تما راه ما يقدرش يدخل ليه
بصح.
حيت دابا الا بغى يمشي يطلع غير على دارو راه كيتعرض، ممكن يرجع ممكن يبقى تما
بصح،
وما عندهم فين يمشيو. مرة لقينا حنا شي منطقه كنطلبوا من المالك الا كان شي منطقه حنا بغينا نتحولوا ليها، نحيدوا كاع من هاد المسؤولين، ما بغيناش كاع نشوفوهم مازال. حيت بنادم الا ما جا يطلع عليك في الوقت الحزه هذاك راه ماشي خوك. ومسؤولين هما مسؤولين، راه الورق ديالنا عندهم، حرام عليهم هادشي اللي كيديروا. يشوفوا من الاطفال، يشوفوا من النساء، يشوفوا، اما حنا مازال غادي نهربوا. ولا اله الا الله هادشي اللي كاين. وكنشكركم مره ثانيه من هذا المنبر، جزاكم الله خيرا، الله يكبر بكم، جزاكم الله خيرا، جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
الحمد لله. امين يا رب. They have problem with like the people who are responsible of this area, because like they didn't reach them really. They didn't reach like the help that they need from them. Didn't reach them. They received help from some people, but you know how the road was difficult.
Yes.
You see it for us, and they are really asking for help, like major help.
Major help.
Yeah, they don't have any debt, but they see that they cannot go back to their houses. They want to move from this area, so they're asking for permission from the authority.
I see.
But they still didn't get it, so they're afraid to stay here. All of them, like every single person over here.
Wow. So you can see the situation that they're in. This is a dire situation, and these folks out here, they're not the only ones in this situation. So let's take a look around and see how things are going. And so all these are just everyone's houses.
Yeah.
So you can see.
بعدتوا على الديور ياك وبتوا هنايا تخبيتوا هنا في بين الناس بيتو.
حيت دابا راه خطر.
فهمتك.
And all the houses were leveled.
Yeah, and they had to run from their houses and come here to these areas and like escape.
تدخل معاه يشوف المعاناه ديال الناس، يشوف الناس كيفاش عايشين. ساعه مرحبا مرحبا تدخل
Don't show any faces. We're gonna get. Assalamu alaikum.
So this is what they've been reduced to. This is their life now. They've got no kitchen, no house. They have nothing. They need everything, guys. They need everything out here.
هو مسكين معاق ما يقدر يتمشى هو
He cannot move. He cannot talk. He cannot do anything. He's handicapped. This kid like need help from the.
الله يشافيه مسكين راه مسكين ما يقدر يتمشى ما
The need just keep piling. They just keep piling here, guys. They just keep going. As you can see here, they've got all these tents, all this stuff just stacked everywhere. Everything's just the best that they can do. Wow, this is to say this is devastating just doesn't do anything. Wow.
Like how everything is.
This is how everything is. Cooking got the khobs. But here's the cocina, here's everything. Everything, this is it. This is it right here, guys. This is what they have. So if you can absolutely give anything to anybody who is remotely coming to this area, or you can make the trip out here. Wow, please get in touch. We'll tell you how to get here. We'll put you in touch with someone who knows how to get here. كل دار مزيان دابا هادو
كلشي شقو مشقوقين
they're cracked. Okay, so these are all houses that are cracked.
ما كاين فين ينعسوا ما كاين فين ينعسوا تما ما كان لا ما كنمشيو تما شكون داكشي كلشي مشقوق.
Okay, so they're cracked, and so no one can sleep in these.
كلشي مشقوق.
They're just ruined. These houses are ruined, and on the backside this is the big cliff, and so it's just a matter of time. These are incredibly unsafe. There are no safe structures. There are no safe structures here in this village. Absolutely none. Maybe the school, but I don't know yet. Well, it's starting to get a little warm out here. So here you can see, there's where we started over there with all the tents, everything. And we came over here, saw the houses. We came this way. And now we're coming up, and there's Nordine. We're coming up to the other side where other houses, where it looks like they were pretty severely damaged without actually being leveled. I mean, look at this. Wow, guys, they're completely done. Absolutely done for. Just massive chunks out of this.
Came from the mountain. Look at this.
Oh my God.
So this one comes from upstairs.
This came from up there.
Down.
And it came down from here.
And it cracked that wall, and it stopped here.
Okay, could you hold this so I can for scale?
Yeah.
Okay. So with my boots and my hat, I'm about 6 foot tall. So it's about 2 meters right now. So that gives you an idea how big this is. Look at this. Right down the street here. Wow. Look at this. I'm afraid to touch it. Wow. Look at this. You can see it. It hit here. It hit here. And went straight down this way. Look at this. So this is done. They have to completely knock this down. And from right up there. Oh, wow. And this is from, okay, so this damage, I have to smell here. So all this damage, well, this right here is all because of the rock that fell from that big pile. You see where the power lines are up there. There's all this rock that's right up here, and that just all came crashing down and it's just demolished all of this up here. Oh my God.
So these rocks over there, they're actually like they moved and now like they're not really stable.
Oh,
So
right.
any quick earthquake,
It's gonna happen again. So if we have an aftershock, even on the slightest level, that these are gonna come crashing down. So there's really no telling, you know, when they're gonna decide to come back up here and try to rebuild, knowing that that threat looms just above them. Wow.
الناس ما كيدخلوا مازال هنا. هنا إلا دخلوا راه بغا يطيح عليهم.
لا 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 ما بريش ما بريش.
ما بغا يطيح عليهم.
غير نشوف صافي. Yeah, I don't even want. It's like I want to go in there, but I don't want to go in there. I'm gonna send in.
كلشي داكشي تشاخ كلشي داكشي هاش.
Okay, well we're going in, folks. Let's take a look and see what's happening. Oh, so you can see the structural damage is absolutely. Look at this. Look at this, all the way up here. Just
It's dangerous.
Wow, very dangerous. Look at this. I'm not going up any further, but I want to show you guys. Look at that.
Okay, because I need to take quick pictures.
Wow, look at this. Just absolutely demolished.
Don't go there like this. No.
I'm just. Look at that. So they said it's too dangerous to even walk over there. Those walls could fall at any time. I mean, we've got all this that could just fall, just break right off. I mean, that is just, it just looks dangerous. And I don't blame them for saying, hey, Baraka, don't go any further. Wow. Yep. Yeah, this is, thankfully, they still have some livestock. Haven't seen any chickens, but it looks like they're going to be able to get some beef, milk. I don't know, I'm from Texas. I don't know what cows do. I'm sorry, smell it.
عرفتي بحال هذاك فاش كنا لهيه هكا كداير هذا لداخل دوك. كلشي تشق.
This is where they used to keep the sheep and everything, and that was their house.
Okay, so this is where they kept the holy.
The sheep and the donkey also.
Okay, so this is where they kept their livestock, was in here.
Yeah.
And so I guess they lost all of their animals in the earthquake. They did.
خسرتوا شي المعاز الغنم واش طاح عليهم الحجر مالتو ولا طاح مات
الناس طاح عليهم اسميتو بحال هنا دروك راح طاح على الكسيبه.
Go there inside, go inside to see.
So we're gonna get to go in the other way from where I tried to go a minute ago. It's just one house after another, one building after another. And the walkthrough is very dangerous. Shukran, shukran.
شو قال لك ها هو شو هالشيء لا بس هارن
Oh, in here.
هارن
Yes.
ايه بحال هنا دروك كل شيء هالشيء دروك مهدل الخراب بوي هو
Yes, it's it looks like we have just everything's just shaking and cracked and just holes punched in it. It's just everything is, it's just, I can't even imagine what it would have been like to be here that night. It had to have been absolutely terrifying. That just goes without saying. There's the chickens. There's the chickens. There's the chickens. There's the chickens.
Yeah.
So now I'm a little bit closer. You see that big chunk of the mountain. It's right there. You can see that in that just that trail of stuff that came down. Now there were some smaller boulders, if you will, that came down and has done extensive, extreme, massive damage to these houses. However, people were able to get out with their lives. Had this broken away, I mean, you can just see if you just move that breakaway over to right about in here somewhere, they would have had no chance. There's all the big boulders would just come and just mowed everything down.
Come here, there are some like rocks like over there that
oh yeah, we
really
go.
hit the houses over there.
They did. See, they're right there on the edge. They did hit the houses. If you can see it right there.
And some are set on top of the houses.
That is.
مسكينه واحد المرأة ملي كنزل هذاك الدار طاح عليها هذاك الشيء هي وبنتها بوحدها هي وبنتها صغيرة عندها واحد عامين وهربت تحت هذوك الهجر كيطيحوا عليها ويحفظها الله مسكينة.
He said like there was a lady over there like in that house exactly, and she was with her daughter. She was only 2 years old, and when those rocks like really fell, instead of running outside she ran inside, and those rocks start falling, and she was like really so lucky with her daughter.
The heroism of a
Yeah.
mother. That's you can't beat that. There's the Hanut.
So that was their hanut actually?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's the Hanut.
Yeah, that was their hanut.
The Hanut.
He said this is the only hanut they have in the wall over here.
This is the on this
Only one.
side of the whole neighbor.
The whole neighbor.
The whole village. So this is the only Hanut in the whole village. So their store is closed. And fortunately, those didn't explode. Wow.
لا ما كاين
لا ما كاينش كاين والو. Alright, now we're down at the far end. You remember where I showed you where the rocket slid off the mountain and just barely caught the end of these houses? Well, we're at those houses now, and just look at this. There's just something I've been in probably 50 tremors in my life, and you feel the earth shake and you just know how, wow, it's got to be very powerful. But when you come and you see the aftermath of something like this, you really start to understand just how small we are as human beings and how powerless we are here on this planet. And look, they live right at the bottom of this. And honestly, I mean, really, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been so much worse.
داز هنا تزوين واللوز والقرقاع وارقام داز برشا بالجمع هو الزاويه
You can see straight through the wall. Look at that. As I'm sure you're all wondering, in any community, what is the heart of every village, every town, every city? The mosque. And so here is the mosque.
What is amazing is that the mosque didn't
Look at the condition of this mosque. Look, you've seen the destruction. You've seen everything that's happened. Jam is jam. It's all together. It's together. Yeah, jama. It's together. Here, look, this is the only thing that I can see right here. Shwiya. That's it. If you come in here, there's a little bit of damage here. Looks like some minor wall repairs. Some texturing, the water, everything is, look at this. So this is the mosque. The mosque is almost in pristine condition. Look at that. That's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
سميتو راه كانت فيه امراه وولادها حيت راجلها ما كاينش كاين فيها رودان وطاحت عليهم كلهم وهربوا مساكن لهيه وجات هذيك العجره عاوتاني اللي جات وجات عاوتاني جهتهم وداك المساكن ما عارفين فين غيمشي. المهم غادي يمشي لا بغا يشوفها وغادي حنا غادي ندوروا عاوتاني من الفوق باش نشوفوا داك الشيء.
هما حاضر كاع هنا وهما ناعسين مساكن تما ناعسين تما وهذا الشيء تريب هكا وحفظهم الله تعالى.
واش غدير
شوف هذا.
So what did he say?
He said like they were sleeping here.
Sleeping
that,
here.
like they were with her daughter. Then like the rocks came, and instead, as I said, and instead of she's running outside, she ran inside.
Okay.
And the rocks kept coming on top of her house.
So this is that house.
Yeah. So that
Okay.
house is fully cracked, but like God saved them from inside. Like they were safe. And then,
انا راه في هاد الماء اللي تاوني ها تتكري
اجل هنا صور هذه.
All right, guys, here it is. This is what we've been pointing out throughout the video. This is the house that it affected. And here it is. Look at this this unbelievable boulder rock slide thing just come down just feet from these houses that could have just, like I said, made things absolutely the worst case scenario. So Nordine, this is your house. This is your mama. This is your mother's house. This is where you grew up. Okay. This right here is his house. So you know why we had to come out here. And now that we're out here, I implore you, please follow suit. Get help out to these mountain towns as quickly as you can. Bring what you can. Every single thing will be appreciated. Wow. So even here this is new construction. They were building this house and two rocks came from, I guess, either side and just pretty much wiped out everything they had just done.
and you just really need to see like how that rock hit and how the other one hit. And actually that was the most like a guy, but like there was a teacher and her father living inside. So the teacher and her father was living here. After the earthquake, they were afraid, so they had to leave.
Of course. I wouldn't live in anything here right now. Oh, wow.
So as you can see, Hunter, look, the earth, like the rock, this one, completely cracked the area.
So this rock came from,
Yeah.
wow.
هذه راه جات من الفوق.
This rock came from up here
Yeah, up there. Just hit this side.
and just totally hit this
fell.
side,
Yeah.
and landed right there.
And then if you go from the top, you're gonna see a different angle for another one.
Oh my gosh.
Miss you.
I'm curious,
Ah.
have they been able to reach anybody about getting equipment out here, heavy equipment, to start moving some of this stuff?
No, because as I said, they need like improvement from the authority that like have power over this
Oh,
area.
so they've got to have authority, they've got to have permission to have someone come out.
Yeah.
So they have to have permission from the government before someone can come out with big machineries and help start cleaning this
especially
up.
from the people responsible of this area.
Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, especially the people who are responsible of this area.
Okay.
This area. Yeah.
I've been through all of these whole things. Yeah, it's just
So this
it's
one,
just
like,
so sad.
completely cracked this area. Then because of the waves, like you know the vibration. Like the house was cracked from the other side.
Yeah, the shockwaves alone just completely finished this off. And what a gorgeous house and a view. Look at the view this house would have had. That is amazing. And now it's
Like
just,
this area here, it's where the teacher and her father was sleeping, and when the rock hit them, they had to run.
yeah,
Then the other one hit from the other side.
just one story after another, people
Yeah.
running for their lives.
And they had to completely leave because that was something that they cannot live with.
Yeah, no, of course you can't live in this.
And they have nowhere to live, so yeah, they give them the choice to leave.
So we coming up in a structure that I believe they've deemed to be safe. My gosh, I hope so. Looks like we may have people living in here. I don't know. You can see that even all the way through, it's come all the way through the walls, the corners, above the doorways here, all the way in here. Look at this. Wow.
Monsieur, attention.
Okay, I'll be very careful. So we're gonna peek in here. Look at this room. Wow. Unbelievable amount of work that needs to go into rebuilding this. This whole village. This is from the destruction, rebuild, cleanup of all things. Wow. Oh. What do we have in here? Uh-huh. Oh gosh, look at these rafters. Look at these beams. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely. This one just fell out. So this one was fin. Oh, this one came across. Okay. So this one was across this way, right? Yuck? Okay. And then everything's just been filled up with dirt, smashed. They got so this is the kitchen. The cocina. Well, they seem to have a lot of faith in these stairs. I don't know. But that's what it's all about. Taking the risk to tell the story. Oh, gosh. Wow, look at this. Good gosh. Okay. You're not afraid? Yeah, let's go. Wow. So the floor, you step just a little bit too hard, that floor starts shaking. I'm not about that today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not. Everywhere you look, it's all the same. It's just nothing but absolute, total destruction. It's a repeat. It's over and over again. As they walk us through this village, it just sinks deeper and deeper. The realization of how long it's going to take for them to rebuild their lives here. And they're not the only villages out here, and there are some that they have not seen anybody come out. No one, and they're all having to deal with this catastrophe on the same level, and they need help. So if you can get out here to the very, very remote villages down here in this earthquake area, you have no idea the warm welcome you're going to receive. And yeah, you'll be doing a really, really good thing. That's the most important thing. Oh, look at this bedroom right here on the bed. Look at the boulder. Look at that big rock. Look at that big piece of the wall that fell off right here. Hello, babe. And the chickens are laying eggs in here. They're not scared. But look at this. This is someone's bedroom, guys. And the walls are leaning. It's just standing here for more than a couple of seconds in any room in any building in this village.
it just makes me feel very uncomfortable. Look at this, the floor is warped. It goes this way and then back up in this way, and it just, the whole thing has just been contorted and twisted. Qatar. Yep, it's been cut, it's been broken all the way, and the whole thing is just warped. All right, guys, that wraps up not only this week's video, but an incredible experience and journey of pulling together, getting donations, reaching out to people, and bringing help where it's needed most. This village could absolutely need all the help they can get. And there's another village just right down the road. There are villages all over the place out here who need your help, who still need our help. But right now, we're getting ready to sit, and we're gonna have some tea. They've invited us for tea, and we have someone who wants to say something, and yes.
السلام عليكم. احنا كنتواجدوا في زاوية بوشنين، واحد المنطقة جبلية في إقليم تالغودانت. زاوية بوشنين، جماعة تاوكلال، قيادات إيغلي، الدائرة أولاد برحيل، عملات تالغودانت. اليوم 17 شهر 9 2023، وهذا الشيء اللي قدر علينا الله، حنا حمدنا الله وشكرناه. هذا هو قدر الله. حنا امنا خيره وشره، والمعاناة راه شحال من خطره هضرنا على هذا الشيء. حاجه اللي قهرتنا بزاف، وهما المسؤولين. ما كيعتبروناش اولا حنا بشر، وحنا مواطنين مغاربه. وعيش الملك محمد السادس، كنطلبوا الله ينصروه ويحفظوه ويشافيه، ويحفظ الاسره العلويه، ويحفظ المغرب، ويحفظ المسلمين جميعا. وحنا راه هادشي اللي كيديروا المسؤولين علينا راه كنستنكروه، ما كنقبلوش هادشي. والمسؤول صغير ما يقدرش يجي عندنا، وما بعيدش باش يجي عندنا. راه هما المسؤولين، هما حدانا، راه ما شفنا حتى شي مسؤول. اليوم 10 ايام فاش داز هادشي اللي داز، فاش داز الزنزال، ولو المسؤول الصغير ما جاش باش يطلع على هاد الناس باش يشوف المعاناه ديالهم. الا جا واحد المسؤول واخا يكون صغير غادي يخفف علينا هادشي اللي علينا. حنا دابا عندنا الضغط ديال الزنزال، وفي نفس الوقت حنا القلوب ديالنا مجروحين بالنسبه للمسؤولين. حتى شي مسؤول واخا يكون غير صغير حنا غنفرحوا به، غيخفف علينا شي شويه على هادشي اللي واقع علينا. ولكن لحد الان ما شفنا حتى شي مسؤول. شكون هما حنا مغاربه. شكون هما حنا بشر. هذا منكر. قلنا شحال من خطره، اللهم ان هذا منكر من هاد المسؤولين، اللهم ان هذا منكر من هاد المسؤولين. المسؤول فينا هو؟ فينا هما المسؤولين؟ فينا هما المسؤولين؟ فينا هما المسؤولين؟ الان مازال ما فينا هما المسؤولين. محمد السادس ملكنا واحد، 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 محمد السادس ملكنا واحد.
لا ينصر سيدنا، لا ينصر سيدنا، الله ينصرو، الله ينصر سيدنا. راه الله يجازيكم بخير. راه كتشوفوا المعاناه ديال هاد الناس، كتشوفوا المعاناه ديال زاويه بوشرين. راه كلشي شفتوا في الصوره ولا الفيديوهات، راه كتشوفوا مشيتوا معنا شفتوا الديور كي دايرين. راه هاد الناس راه جاو لهنا لقياط فاش كاينين دروك، وحنا مازال ما شفنا حتى مسؤول، مازال ما شفنا حتى واحد. حنا جمعيات زاويه بوشرين للتنميه والتعاون مازال ما شفنا حتى واحد. مازال ما جا عندنا لا الشيخ ولا المقدمه ولا القايد ولا حتى ولا حتى واحد، ولا الرئيس تاع الجماعه ولا العضو مازال ما شفنا حتى
المحسنين
ما عندنا المحسنين هما اللي كيجيو عندنا. الله يجازيهم بخير، لا قبل عليهم، الله يرحم والدين. كنتمنى من جلالات الملك محمد السادس الله ينصرو يشوف من الحاله ديال زاويه بوشنين، الشرفه ديال زاويه بوشنين راه لا حول ولا قوه الا بالله. راه الديور ديالهم كلشي تخلاو، كلشي كيتهدد، وكل داكشي اللي باقي راه مدير الخرابه بغيت تخلع. الناس جاو لهنا القياطن فاش كاينين الناس والدراري الصغار، والبرد كاين كنطلبوا من جلاله الملك يشوف من الحاله ديالنا، الله يجازيه بخير. كنشكر جميع المحسنين، الله يجازيهم بخير. نطلبوا الله تعالى المحسنين اللي كيجيو عندنا، هما اللي عاونونا، هما اللي عطاونا ما ناكلوا، هما اللي جابوا لنا الغطاء باش نتغطاو، هما اللي عاونونا. اما الدوله مازال ما شفنا والو من الدوله، مازال ما شفنا حتى حاجه. سميتو المحسنين هما اللي عاونونا، هما اللي جابوا لنا ما ناكلوا، وجابوا لهاد الناس باش يتغطاو، الله يجازيهم بخير. هذا المصيبه نطلبوا الله تعالى لا يفك من هذا يا ربي. نطلبوا الله تعالى الناس اللي ماتوا الله يرحمهم، نطلبوا الله تعالى الله يرحمهم. دوك الناس اللي ماتوا الله يرحمهم، اللي مجروحين الله يشافيهم، اللي باقين في الحياه الله يعاونهم. نطلبوا الله تعالى محمد السادس الله ينصرو، نطلبوا الله يعاونوا، الله يعاونوا مولاي الحسن ولي العهد مولاي الحسن، الله يعاونوا جميع الاسره الملكيه، الله يعاونهم. نطلبوا الله تعالى الله يحد لباس يا ربي. سبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والتوبه يجزيهم بخير. هاد الناس الله يجازيهم بخير. هاد الناس كنشكركم بزاف، الله يجازيكم بخير، كنشكركم شكرا بزاف، جزاكم الله خيرا.
اينما كانوا فوق الكره الارضيه، كانوا في امريكا او لا كانوا في اوروبا او لا اسيا او لا في افريقيا، فيما كان المحسنين جزاهم الله خيرا، الله يكبر بهم، الله يخلف عليهم. اما بالنسبه للمسؤولين لا حول ولا قوه الا بالله. جزاكم الله خيرا.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you understand all that, we're going to cut to the chase. If you understand all that, you understand that. What I'm going to tell the people who don't understand that is please give however you can as soon as you can.
Yeah, these people still need help. They still need from the authority to get to them, to give them like the authorization to do a lot of stuff, to move a lot of stuff. Even the school, it's not working. The teacher is not here because like everyone is scared from like the earthquake to happen again. We went exactly to where that rock like fell, as you're gonna see in the video, and it was really scary to walk over there and to go back. It was very dangerous, and those people are really taking a big risk by sitting here down the hill. So I hope that you can help them and the authority can help them, and thank you.
All right, guys.
شكرا.
أنا كمبريكم بزاف إن شاء الله نشوفكم السمنة الجاية.